Hey guys, so I was gonna do some more work today on the van, but it was too I was too tired, so I said screw it. I'm just gonna uh, just roll with it for another week of work. Yeah, the new shocks seem to be working really well. I bottomed out a couple times, um, but it was on the bump stops, so that stopped it from being too harsh and saved my spine a little bit. So my spine is fine now. It's recovering from breaking a bunch of times. But yeah, since I'm not doing any work today, I thought I would just give you some beauty shots. So here you go. Alright, now that that's done, hope you enjoyed that. It's still pretty shitty, but it's coming along. It's getting better. I'm definitely gonna do more work to the van, so stay tuned for that. Oh yeah, the wheel bearings are definitely bad. On the freeway, when it goes up above about 50, it'll definitely moan now. I guess I didn't really hear it because I was going under 50 for the most part. I was just kind of staying local on surface streets and didn't really go on the freeway when I didn't have a suspension. So now with the suspension going on the freeway, there's definitely a moan. So yeah, I'll definitely be replacing those because it's sort of sketch driving on bad wheel bearings. Because I've had an experience where the wheel bearing went bad and it like welded itself basically from the heat onto the spindle, and I had to go get an entirely new spindle out of the junkyard just to replace that wheel bearing because of how it welded together. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some body work, but before that I'm probably gonna figure out the sink and the like cooktop kind of combo thing. I've already have it kind of designed out, and I know the layout of it. I'm still sort of picking materials. I think I'm just gonna mock it up with wood for now, just to see kind of how it works. And then later on, when I get a TIG welder, because I don't own one yet, when I buy a TIG welder, I'm gonna like really make a finished piece with aluminum, probably. But that'll be pretty much my first time welding aluminum, so it's probably not gonna be very good. But whatever, you know, it's like I'm using kind of the van to learn in a way, different skill sets that I wanted to know how to do. So it's a good opportunity. And yeah, I'm gonna be like painting the front bumper here and the grille like a matte black, and doing some body work, so straighten this stuff out. I'm definitely gonna get rid of some of these dents, and I'm thinking of sticker bombing this entire fender, both sides. I'm not sure what to do with the hood yet, so if you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna be painting the antenna black and kind of evening out the color on the doors here. I'm probably just gonna strip the clear coat or something off of the doors, and so it's more of a matte white. I'm probably not going to paint the entire van. Probably just going to leave it white and fix the bodywork and stuff I've already kind of done here, and fill it up with the filler and just prime it and just leave it like in kind of a rough state. It's more of a rat rod theme anyway going on with this van, so I think it's kind of cool to leave it kind of dirty looking. I was thinking of maybe like stripping all the paint off the door, the sliding door here, and just rusting it, the bare metal, and getting kind of a patina going to really be a rat rod. But I was looking at it and it's kind of a large area, so having the entire thing look like rust might break up the lines a little too much. I'm also going to be removing the third brake light because it's a huge sin, I guess, in the Dajiban culture to leave this on. So I didn't know that. I actually went online and looked at the Dajiban sites that are out there. I think there's just one. It's dajibanracing.net or something like that. And everybody removes this third brake light because it's just a cleaner look. It's just cleaner lines on the van, which I sort of agree. So I have some sheet metal left over from when I cut out the air vent. So I'm definitely going to use that metal I roll it a little bit with a hammer and fit it to whatever is under here to plug up that hole. But the thing is, it is giving me an access point for the backup camera for the wire for that. So I have to reroute that, or I could just, I guess, just, you know, drill a hole in the sheet metal that I ended up welding here. It's running it through there still, but or I could maybe run it along the wing here and have it enter, you know, kind of hidden on the roof where the wing actually mounts. Yeah, that wing is stupid. I don't even know. I actually, Oleg from yesterday asked me what the wing was for, and I was like, nothing, it adds 10 horsepower. And he was like, seriously? I was like, no, not seriously. It's just sort of for the kicks, for laughs. It's kind of funny. I think it's fun. Doesn't do anything. Actually though, it does have a little bit of a use. Like I guess these vans have huge vacuum in the back here when you're going at speed, so the air kind of trails off like this and then like swirls around here, and it creates a vacuum pulling the van like backwards a little bit, so you lose gas mileage. So, you know, theoretically, in my mind, what the wind does is just kind of goes like this, and instead of swirling down back here, it just goes whoop, and then it becomes more aerodynamic, you know. I don't think my gas mileage reflects that, but you know, I like to think that it does. It's doing something, I know that for sure. But yeah, so sink and cooktop is next. I'm pretty sure after monitoring my battery and my solar and how it's charging and all that, I'm pretty sure I can run a cooktop, electric one, no problems, as long as it doesn't stay cloudy for too long. On cloudy days, I'll have a backup propane burner. In the fridge, I'll just stock with ice or something. I'm not too worried about the fridge getting warm. And then it'll be onto the bodywork to kind of take out these dents here. I'm probably just going to weld like a piece of steel or something to the body after I sand off the paint, and just yank on it and just pull some of these dents out, and then just, you know, fill it with body filler. And I'm definitely going to be tinting the windows at some point with just 50% tint. And I think I'm gonna go ahead, they're kind of expensive, but once I have save up a little bit of money, I'm probably gonna buy window louvers. I don't know if you know how you guys feel about that, but you know, it's like what do you call it, they look like vents basically, and like Mustangs have them in the back, the older Mustangs, the 90s style Mustangs, and like the Supra had it, the old MK2 Supra used to have window louvers. So I think I've seen a set of those that I could just stick on here, and I think that might be kind of cool. I might add to the look. Because even if I tint these windows, I'm still gonna have to cover something, you know, them from the inside. Even with louvers, I'll probably have to cover them from the inside anyway, but at least it won't be so obvious that they're covered. Just kind of, you know, keeping with the stealth thing. And yeah, as far as the stealth goes, everything's been going great. No knocks on the window or the door or anything. No one's really bothered me. I think my strategy was to kind of be sort of loud with the van, like make it super obvious in a way, kind of like hiding in plain sight, if you will. But like the crazier the van is, I kind of figured like the less people would bother me, actually. And it's kind of been working out. I don't know if that's really, you know, the reason why no one's bothering me. It's probably because of the places where I choose to park. I'm pretty careful about like where I park. If I feel, you know, good about the area, then, you know, usually it's like along streets with apartments and stuff. Like people are less likely to bother you, just because like people who live in apartments don't really care that much about who parks in the street, versus like homeowners. They're definitely more kind of anal about that stuff. Because like for me too, I wouldn't want some random van parked in front of my house at night, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've been kind of, you know, being smart about that. It's just about, you know, seeing how you feel, and if it feels good, then you're good, you know? And also, yeah, you know, like I'm not too worried about like people messing with me, because I can handle myself. So yeah, great. Well, thanks for watching. Like and comment, you know, let me know what you want to see. I definitely have a lot of plans for this van. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.